Hey YouTube, I'm gonna try to actually do this video in one take without like redoing it or thinking I didn't say what I needed to say and no, just redoing it. So, the last time we spoke, I was in Glasgow, Scotland, and I was staying with my boyfriend Alex, who is my fiance now because I proposed. I think the last time I made my video, I hadn't proposed yet. Ugh, got hair in my mouth. That was terrible. Ugh. Um. Anyway, he is now my fiance, and I had originally restarted my channel because I was going back on testosterone. And when I restarted my channel, that was in, I think, July or August. Because I had started to take testosterone again back in July of 2020, and I wanted to make another vlogging experience of that. So I think I started around 3 weeks on T. Anyway, I was on T pretty consistently. I think I missed one or two shots, and that's like a full week of missing it, not just like I missed the day. Like I said, like one or two, maybe three times from July until February. Which February was always special to me, and I was actually really looking forward to it because February is when I originally started T, back in 2012. Anyway, in February I went to Glasgow to meet up with Alex, who's my fiance, and I gave him all of my testosterone. And I've been doing his injections since the 6th of February, which is when I stopped taking testosterone so that he could be on, I got enough T for him when I started him on 0.3 a week. I left Glasgow on the 17th of March, and I hadn't been on testosterone like for like 6 weeks. And I just restarted T yesterday, so now I'm one day on. One day on T. Starting over again, kind of. So, but yeah. So I wanted to make this video because this is where I started my vlogging again. I started doing my videos again right over there on that couch. That's where I think it was my 3 week on T video. And from that video starting, I thought I was going to be documenting my, retransition. And it ended up me in September going to visit and stay with my family because of the fires that were happening on the West Coast, in California, Oregon, and Washington in September of 2020. And because I had a family member who had been diagnosed with cancer, stage 4 cancer, and I wanted to just kind of be there for my family and whatnot. And I was still in college at that point, and I just kind of took all my books with me and like left. And I had also been having sort of relationship problems when I left, and I thought that by leaving and like letting some like time pass and like things cool off, that everything was gonna be cool with my husband, who is still my husband. Anyway, that didn't work. That didn't go over well. And we ended up separating in October, so the next month. And that's just been like a whirlwind. That's been a whirlwind. And then in November, on a dating app, when I thought my life was spiraling out of control forever, I met Alex, who is my current partner. I was trying to say current. Current makes it sound like there's gonna be numerous others, or like I'm not putting this relationship on like the high pedestal that I do have it on. Anyway, I met Alex, and I've made lots of videos. Not lots. I think I made 2 videos in Glasgow. 2. I met Alex. I flew out to meet him in January 31st, and I extended my trip all the way until the 17th of March. And that's when I flew back to here, to New York City, where I used to live. And I don't live here anymore. I'm just sitting here at the kitchen table and, like, there's been some changes. None of my things are here anymore. I just put them all into a U-box this morning, and away it went to Washington. So this is probably, I think, my last night in New York. And tomorrow I'm going to do a nice little tour of the city and say goodbye to it. Finally, its finality. I waited a really long time for this day. It was half a year since I left. To when I came back. It was half a year and 2 days. And either tonight, when my ex gets home, Jesse, we will be going over and signing the divorce paperwork, or sometime early tomorrow. Either way, this is the end of my relationship. I mean, it's already been well over, but this is like the legal end of my relationship, and then it's just a matter of the paperwork being submitted. So, yep, I just wanted to say all of that. I've had a very big day today. I sent my stuff to my parents' house where it's gonna be sorted out when I get back. I'm going back on the 23rd. I went to get a COVID test today, which was negative because I've been here for 3 days now, and you have to get a negative test if you want to get yourself out of quarantine. So I'm negative. I also got a call from the Veterans Health clinic, hospital, a day into being here, and they asked if I wanted to get a vaccine, and I said, hey, why not? So I was also vaccinated today. I got my first shot with the Pfizer vaccination. No reactions yet, just a bit sore now when I looked at my arm, but I've also had smallpox and all kinds of other shots because of the military, so very used to sore injection sites. I'm also kind of sick, but I don't have COVID because I was just tested. But I've been sick since around the 15th or 16th of March. Oh, I didn't say what today was. Today's the 20th of March. My bad. Yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. I got a haircut today as well because I just fucked it because there's no barbers open in Glasgow because they're still on Scotland's still on phase 4. I'm going phases now. They're still on tier 4 lockdown, so I kind of botched my hair out there. I left and it was blonde, and then I dyed it back to brown, and it's just come back blonde because I bleached it, so it's just gonna come through. So I just cut off the whole swoopy thing and just cut off a lot of inches. And when I was in Glasgow, I had shaved my beard, so it's all coming back. So I'm just kind of starting from square one right now. And I lose my voice at night; it gets really hoarse. So that's where I'm at right now. That's why it sounds like trash. So I just wanted to make this video. My plans are to go back to Washington on the 23rd. I'm going to Gig Harbor. I should say in this that one of the reasons I went to Washington originally back in September is because my cousin was ill with cancer, and he died 2 days ago. So I went there because of that. I saw him only once because I was so hyper-focused on myself and my issues, and now he has since passed away, and I have yet to reach out to my family about that, and I don't know what to do, and I feel very badly, and yeah, that's another story. That is another big story, and I'm trying to get the guts to talk to my family now about that, because I feel like I just had some stuff happen to me emotionally with my, separation and pending divorce, and I just kind of ghosted. So lots of bad feelings there. So I will be headed back there, and I will either be staying to live in Gig Harbor for the duration of my time in Washington State, or I will be going back down to Battleground in the Portland metro area. And yeah, and I'll just be staying at my grandmother's house or my parents' house. And yeah, I need to go through all of the stuff I just sent back to myself, which won't get there until the first couple weeks of April. And I'm going to get a job and work on rebuilding my like checking and savings account, which has taken a hit from all of the moving and the plane tickets and divorcing things. So yeah, hopefully my goal is that in about 8 or 9 months' time, I will leave the United States to take up permanent residency in Scotland with Alex, and that is the plan. So hopefully by Christmas, that is the plan. So I have had a very interesting life, not as interesting as others, but it has definitely taken me in directions that I would have never thought. I didn't think I'd be getting divorced. Did I say I was 30? I think I made a video where I said I was 30. Anyway, I am 30. I am going through a divorce. I am also engaged. I know some people think I'm moving too fast, but I did, move pretty fast last relationship. That lasted for 10 years, so I don't know. That lasted for 9 years for me, really like nitpicky. But I do feel like I have a much better understanding and control of myself and my life and what I want. Although it would be helpful if I was consistent on hormones, getting my emotions together, but we'll see. That is my life. That's what's going on. So, yep, this is the end of my time in New York. I'm just going to come back to the I forgot the damn duck sign. That has been in so many of my videos too. I forgot to put it in the U-box. I'm so sad. But anyway, I started, I think it was my video when I started, so I'm gonna put it here, like right there. It's always like, it went outside. I don't know. So this is my video. This is the end of New York. That is where I was sitting. I just like it's a nice little space. But so now this is just Jesse's apartment, and I'm just hanging out on the couch here. I'm just hanging out. I'm just sleeping on the couch. And waiting for him to come home, and then just to finish up the last of it, because I came here to pack and move my stuff, and now that's done. And then I'll be going to Jersey City tomorrow to stay with my friend until I leave on the 23rd. And that is it. That is my life. I will update you guys when I'm back in Washington State, I suppose, and go back to doing my testosterone videos. I will say that it was really difficult the first I would say like the first 3 or 4 weeks cycling off of tea after being on for like half a year. I lost a lot of energy. I was sleeping a lot. I was always getting really tired, and I was starting to have like really bad like emotional ups and downs, and it leveled out finally, and now I'm going back on it like, and I'm like, oh my god. So hopefully I start to feel better, because I've been having coughing fits for like days, and I went out last night and I was just like coughing like at this open bar, and I was like, oh my god, everyone's gonna think I have COVID. But I don't, because I literally just got tested today. But I keep getting like the tickles, and it just keeps me coughing, and then my voice gives out. So in the morning and at night, I just feel like, I feel okay, to be honest, right now. Like, I'm not congested or anything, but my voice, I mean, I don't even think I was this bad when I started the video. So, it's probably it's the testosterone. My voice is changing. Okay, that's my video. Nobody watches this except for Alex. So, Alex, if you made it to this point, then the code word is cucumber. So tell me cucumber, and I'll know you watched the video. Alright. Good night, guys.